Shannon held her breath against the acrid stench of the cavern, her back scrunched flat against the rough, unnaturally warm stone. Just press forward. She desperately pushed back her fear. One way or another, this will all be over. You just have to keep pressing forward. But her feet wouldn't move. She forced her eyes open and could make out the outline of the beast, like a great leather cloak draped over bumpy furniture, only about 1,000 times bigger. His sides rose and fell in gentle but steady heaves while he slumbered. If she turned back now, perhaps she could survive. But doing so meant going back to what had driven her to this insanity in the first place. As she timidly moved one foot forward, she recited from the Wizard's Practical Guide to Dragons under her breath. Dragons like puzzles. Dragons love gold. Dragons can be swayed by flattery and bought with presents. She touched the strap of her knapsack and prayed her offering would be enough. Another step, her stride stronger now. One way or the other, this was going to end. The dragon moved. She swallowed a scream. Her legs gave out underneath her, and she collapsed against the wall. Oh, why did I ever come to Ragone? Why didn't I listen to Martin? The dragon had not stirred. She could still back out. But then what? No, something needed to be done. Stepping from the wall, she shouted, "Dragon!" Her voice cracked, but echoed loudly. For a moment nothing happened, but then, all at once, the dragon stirred, unfolding to its full size. Its neck arched upwards like a great serpent. A burst of flame shot from its nostrils, causing its slate-gray scales to glow red. Then the cave plunged back into darkness, except for the green glow of the beast's cat-like eyes. Shannon gasped and staggered backwards. Somehow she steadied herself, bracing her legs together to keep her knees from knocking. Her heart, however, persisted in pounding, and she knew, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the monster could hear her. Suddenly, a deep masculine voice boomed. "You're too tiny to be here for a fight. Did the peasants think if they sent you as a meal I'd stay away from their sheep? If so, I'll have to tell them you aren't even a healthy appetizer." His head lowered to rest between his front talons like a napping dog, but his gaze stayed focused on her. Her vision recovered from the flash of flame, and while the ambient light was poor, she could make out enough to get a good picture of him. His head was shaped roughly like that of a horse, but with a beak-like upper lip, sharp as an eagle's maw. He had great fan-shaped ears and ram-like horns that curled behind glowing eyes that spoke to an intelligence more human than animal. He had 4 lean but muscular limbs, each tipped with glinting talons, and wings folded close against his sides, though she imagined their span could easily fill the cavern if he chose to unfurl them. He was, she supposed, not big for a dragon, as she had read of many being the size of a large house, and this one was at best half that, maybe 30 feet from nose-tip to tail-tip, and about 10 feet in height. "Want me to close my eyes and count to 10? He yawned. "I'm feeling lazy, so you have a sporting chance." "I'm not here as a sacrifice. Not yet, anyway. I brought you a gift." He snorted, and once again flames lit the cavern. She blinked and squinted back at him. "A gift?" he chuckled. "I must admit I've never heard that one. I'm intrigued. What is it?" She reached into her satchel and pulled out the golden chain. "Ah, shiny," he said. "I have put off starting my hoard. Once a dragon nests on a pile of gold and sets down roots, moving becomes awkward." "I was hoping I could talk you into leaving," she stuttered. "This is a very nice cave," he said. "It's going to take a lot more than a necklace to get me to vacate, especially since they apparently send girls to do their fighting here. Unarmed ones at that. Are they out of knights?